Hello, hello, hello. I see your messages. welcome to our Tuesday night. I'm putting some lotion on my hands. They look pretty dry. Hope all is well. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Panda. You're doing some lurking. That's okay. I am I'm going hopefully I won't be yes, happy Tuesday. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on in this area. It's so weird. I think, what was it? Was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or today. Yesterday or today. The morning started, it thundered, it sounded like it's going to rain, but nothing happened. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing today. Thank you, Panda. I'm going to work on this today. I got this from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. So it comes with everything. And I'm going to go ahead and work on that tonight. But I finally created my inventory list. I think I need to upload it into Canva. I did it on a Word document. Then I'm going to try to upload it into Canva to see if I can make it prettier. We'll see. So here it is, $1.25. They only had one bumblebee. If they had more than one, I was going to try it. But I'm going to change out the eyes because it has wiggly eyes. And I have, you see the little wiggly eyes? I don't think I want that on my bumblebee. The picture doesn't, that's not wiggly eyes. What? They should be ashamed of themselves. Anyway, well, let's try it and see if it looks like the picture. I'm going to change out my eyeballs. Oh, I finished this morning. It was a lot. I found this pattern on Etsy. I don't know the name. If you need the name, let me know and I'll try to find it. But it was a skull. It was hard. This is not a beginner-friendly pattern, but it's a skull. And I had an extra crochet hat. I need to make a bigger one. And so I was going to make a hat for it. This ain't Texas. Ooh. So that's what I was going to do. I'm going to try to do another one to see if it comes out better. I was going to make a white one with pink eyes, and then I'm going to make one with gray eyes. And I'm going to make that into either a hanger or just a keychain. Doesn't it look creepy? But the instructions are not beginner friendly. Everything was good until trying to. So I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try one more. See what happens. But I did that today. It didn't take long. Just the pattern. So let's work on this crafter square. And I'll talk a little bit about market prep. I'm going to tell you, this month is gone. It's almost gone. It comes with instructions. Oh my gosh, I hope I can see it. What do you expect for $1.25? Look at how little. I'm going to use a magnifying glass. This side is French. But look at that bumblebee. Come on, Dollar Tree. You don't know until you open. Look at the bumblebee. Look at that. I hope my bumblebee doesn't look like that. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. You go and grab it, and then you get. Let's try it. That's why I'm changing out my eyeballs on my bumblebee. Comes with stuffing. Comes with the crochet hook, tapestry needle, the little plastic hook. I hope I don't break it. And some eyeballs, which I won't be using. I'm going to swap it out. Comes with the black yarn, a little bit of pink, and of course the yellow. So let's see. Oh my God. I don't have a magnifying glass up here, but I can guess my eyes is bad, but it's not that bad yet. It's getting there though, but that right there. Let me make sure I have some, give you lots of yarn. Lots. That's a pretty good helping. That's pretty good, I think. So let's try the Dollar Tree pattern out. I wish I could show you my hands. I'm gonna learn how to do all this technology one day. So I have my I have some, I'm not gonna use yellow. That yellow is not good. I have a green stitch marker. They didn't give you stitch markers because I'm sure if you're crocheting in the round, you're gonna need that. And I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just talk this out loud. Okay, it says chain stitch. Okay, I'm gonna start with, I guess, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Changing colors to working around. It doesn't tell you, don't tell me. The instructions are, wait a minute now. It just tells you how to working around. It tells you about the working chain. But it doesn't give you step-by-step instructions. Are you serious? Let's see. Crochet to working around. I know how to do the round. Slip stitch, but it doesn't tell you anything about increases. Oh my gosh. Do not buy this. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing I know how. Okay, the body. You will sew 6 yellow crochet loops for the first round. And 12 crochet loops for the second. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Surely. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to do what I know. Okay, looking at the pattern, I can see that it starts with a circle. And it looks like when it gets to, let's see, how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like after the 6th round, you kind of make the body fatter. And when you stop increasing and you make that. This doesn't tell you. I'm going to have to drink some water. Do not buy this. I'm sorry, Dollar Tree. You have got to do better. 6, it says you will sew 6 yellow crochet loops for the first round. I guess they mean 6 single crochet stitches. And it says 12 yellow crochet for the second round. I guess they mean increase. Don't buy this. Look at that. Come on. I was expecting this. Oh, that's bad. Don't do it unless you know how to crochet. So it says, this is the instructions for the body. You will sew 6 yellow crochet loops for the first round. Do you know what that means? Absolutely not. Okay, here's the hook. It's plastic. I don't know what size. It has no size. I would say it looks like it's about a 2 or 3 millimeter. So I know what the 6 loops mean. It means I like to do mines. I like to do mines with a double magic circle because it makes sure it stays tight. So what I'm going to do is it says 6 yellow sew. You mean single crochet stitches. I'm going to write to this person and say, what are you trying to do? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And it doesn't say anything about stitch marker, but I have my stitch marker because I need to know where the round starts and where it ends. Let me see. Do not buy it. Let me see if I can put your message up there, Panda. Do not buy this. Don't buy Dollar Tree. You're going to get what you pay for. Unless you know how to crochet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you do, you're going to be. It's more than that translation. It's way more than that translation. It says body. You will sew 6 yellow crochet loops. If you can read it. It didn't say anything about copyright. So what does sew mean? It didn't say start with 6 single crochet stitches in a magic circle. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, let's see. I'm gonna write the company. It says some place in Chesapeake. I've been there, but made in China. Magnifying glasses, it is. So 6, and then it says after you do 6, it says and 12 yellow for the second round. No, they mean increase. Come on, they can get whenever you're doing amigurumi, most of the time you start off the same way. That's why I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. But I know it starts and it increases. And then let's see. And then you do 18. It says 18 yellow loops for the third round, 24 for the fourth round. And then it says fourth round to the 12th round. Oh my gosh. Critical thinking. So now if it's an increase, I hope I don't break this hook. Guys, we get to crochet. So much for my excitement. I guess I'm glad I didn't do it. I thought about doing a tutorial on this, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been really embarrassed setting up my video camera only to find out that the instructions are horrible. That's why you always read through the instructions. Okay, that's 4, 5, 6. Doing increases. 7, 8. Ooh, this hook. 9, 10. Uh-oh. Yeah, 11, 12. And I'll show you. And now it says 18. But you know, if you're crocheting, it's not really 18. You have to do 1 single crochet and then the increase all the way around, and that will make it 18. It doesn't tell you that. Don't do it. I'm supposed to get my scissors and cut a little bit of this tail off. We'll see what it looks like when we finish. And you only do, let's see, 18 and 24. And then after you do the 24, you're going to make it. So this is like so far. Fuzzy yarn. Now I'm on row 3. Row 3, let's do it together. You're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch using my stitch marker. And then you're going to increase. So that'll make it 3 stitches. And you're going to do that 6 times. Repeat that. So 6 times 3 is 18. If I can get the yarn to work right. I'm so scared I'm going to break this little hook. If I break the hook, I'm going to have to stop. Oh my gosh. I sent a copy of this to my niece. I'm going to have to tell her, don't do it. So you do single. In the next stitch, you do increase of 2, single, increase of 2. And so what I learned that is if you start with a single crochet stitch, you should always end with an increase. If you increase, you should end with a single. If you don't, you messed up somewhere. Start over again. I will not be defeated. Panda, I will not be defeated. It's so small, it is. I will not even let this pattern defeat me. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, don't do it, people. Okay, I'm getting close to the end. I'm at the single, and then I'm ending with the increase, and this should make it 18. Woo! Nothing, Panda. Nothing. I can do it. If I don't break the crochet hook, tell Sammy, see, you know. This is what it looks like. I like yellow. Okay, now I'm on to the 4th row. And then after 4, give me a little pen or something. Because it's 4 through 12, I'm going to do 24 rounds. Thankfully, at the end, after you do 12, then I'm going to do some black. So black for 2 rounds. Round 2 for black. And then I guess you pick it back up and then you do yellow for, oh my gosh. Let's just do one thing at a time. Let me get this. Okay, so now for 24, I'm going to do 2 single crochet stitches, 1 single, and then an increase. And that should give me 24. Yep, yeah, that's right. I have to double check my math. Crochet is a lot of math. If you don't know, if you don't like math, then you may not like crochet. Because that's how you keep up with your pattern and make sure your stitches are right. And then, okay. And then I'm going to increase. Single crochet. Oh, I'm doing good with this little plastic thing. Single crochet. I'm throwing it away when I'm finished. Increase. Because I can feel this hook will probably break real easy. Single crochet, increase. I don't know where this yarn came from. It's a little fuzzy. And then you single crochet. Oh my goodness. This yarn is just, ooh, increase. I'm almost there. Single crochet. It's fuzzy. Fuzzy. Okay. And I made it to the end almost. I wonder if they had someone test it out for them to make sure it looks like it's going to say. They give you plenty of supplies. They just don't give you a stitch marker, which is probably essential to this. Okay, that's about as wide as it's going to get. Sure, I get that in the camera. Now, that's row 4. So I'm going to do this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm doing little tick marks so that I can cross out. I'm going to do 5. Then that way, I will know where I ended. I won't do too much because now this is just a basic repeat pattern of single crochet all the way around without breaking the little plastic hook. We need some rain here. All this thunder and no rain, it's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's just weird. Just thunder and just no rain. It's like, what is happening? Sky gets dark and you're all prepared for the storm and nothing. Yeah, see, if you don't like math, Sammy, you won't be. You can crochet, but if you want to make sure you start doing the little fancier patterns, you're gonna want to know a little bit math, or if you want to do it yourself and write patterns, you're gonna know how to increase. People are gonna want to know how many rounds did you do. You can't just say, "Oh, I just guessed." You gotta say, "Well, I did 10 rounds." Yes, it's all about math. Even if you do statistics, I found that that's just basically a coded math. They use all these symbols, but it means numbers. I don't know why they have to make it so confusing. And then people get all upset, and it's really just symbols. It's like coded symbols, language, things that, almost like Starbucks. You go to Starbucks and you're small is tall. Come on, it's small. Your grande is supposed to be medium. It's grande. It's medium. It's medium. There's nothing grande about that. Your venti is supposed to be for the largest. Come on, coded language. Coded language. Okay, that's row 5. Can you believe it's taking me almost a half an hour just to get this? Let's see if we can finish this. I don't know if I'm going to stay on. We'll see how long I stay on. So I'm on row 6 now. And every once in a while, I will stop and count. But for this, we'll see. So I'm just trying to find the starting stitch. It's really interesting. Don't do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't even know if it's worth putting in. We'll see what it looks like before I get through fussing. 4, 5. Oh, the little crochet plastic hook is just catching on to everything. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to make sure we don't break the hook on the process. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're going around 12. I normally, some of the amigurumi, instead of putting the yarn over, sometimes I do it. It's easier to do it under. When you do it under, it makes it tighter. But with this, I'm not going to try it because the crochet hook is plastic, and I'm concerned that if I do it any tighter, I may break it. Also, just a heads up, if the internet starts acting up, and I slow down or it goes out, hang in there. It's going to come back. My leafy isn't always faithful. Some nights it's really good. Can you believe I keep saying this about September is over, and then October, November is when the start of all the, at least for me, it's when I start doing all my little market events. My market events start October, November. I may do December, one in December. We'll see. It can be challenging trying to gather up. The fun part is making stuff. The hard part is pricing stuff. The challenging part is putting labels and the tags on everything, making sure your display is presentable. Okay, I'm on row 7. Let me mark it off. I started row 7 without counting. 5, 6. I'm on the 7th row. Because I don't want to have to count these stitches again. I mean, you can count the rows, but why? Why? Why are you catching? And so, and who knows, if this pattern turns out cute, I may use a different type of yarn and reproduce it in a better yarn color. Who knows if it turns out really cute. If it doesn't, it's a test. It's a test. What's that, Sammy? I hear it's raining in Virginia. It's really interesting days we live in. Raining in one place. No rain here. We haven't gotten rain in a minute. Grass hasn't really grown. Okay, I'm about to go to row 8. It's looking like that. This the mouth part of it, I guess. Not bad, but the instructions are horrible, but not bad so far. I'm starting row 8 and going through. You gotta know how to crochet though, Panda. Without knowing how to crochet, I would be so mad because the instructions make absolutely no sense. Make sure I'm doing this right. Let me do my little tick mark. Yep. After this, I'll have 4 more rows. 4 more rows, and then I'll change the colors. And then they say 2 rounds of the black, but it looks like the bottom part. Ooh, you better know how something. It looks like with this picture, it looks like they have maybe 1 round of yellow, and then maybe it ends in black. That's the way I'm going to do it. Because this right here. Ooh. Oh, that right there. Oh, that is funny. And I think I don't know what I'm going to. I may not seal it off until I find the right size eyeballs for it. Oh my goodness. They must do a better job. They can at least make, they have, look at this. They could have made the font bigger. Look at all that room they have behind underneath. They could have made the font a little bit bigger. They can say, look, we don't know what we're doing, but here's a bumblebee pattern. As many free bumblebee patterns that are out there online, that's the least they could have done. Is to at least have the instructions written properly. They're free patterns out there, I'm sure. Crafter's Square. Okay, let's go on row 9. Let me scratch it off. Let's go 9. Story 9. Get to work on a bumblebee. If I didn't have this little hook that I was scared to break, who knows? It's 3, 4, 5. Make sure I don't lose anything. 6, 7. 11. Catches a little bit. 10. It's getting dark outside. 17. All the ghouls can come out now next month. Okay, let's keep going. Now, 3 more rounds. I'm gonna stop and drink some water. There it is. I'll drink to this. Grab your water and take a sip with me. Okay, let me do my little tick mark on here. This is row 9. Plenty of yellow, lots of yellow still. I can almost do 2. I don't even know what size yarn this is. Interesting. You get what you pay for. Can't expect them to give you the best for $1.25. It's gonna be hot. And 20. We're at the end of this row. And there you go. Okay, I'm starting on the next one. 2 rows left. Let's see. I don't know if I want the wings on there. You see if you flatten it. That'll be the face. And I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Yep. I'm on row 11. The struggle is real, but we will not be defeated. Thank you. I don't feel like it sometimes. I'm always counting these little stitches. I've seen some people, they crochet so fast. I know they make all kinds of mistakes. If not, then they just really good. We're going to make this bumblebee. We're going to see what it looks like. I don't have any. If I had glue, they should put a little thing of glue in here too. But I guess that's 25. You get your own stitch markers and your own glue. I'm going to do my wing. I don't know what I'm going to do with the wing because it doesn't give good instructions at all. Attach the eyes and sew the mouth. Different mouths. Come on, Dollar Tree. They should sell this for 50 cents. Or bring it down to $1 because it's not worth $1.25. Maybe you could sell it for $1. $2 if you put a key ring on it. Somebody might buy it. You never know. Hey, this is the last row before I change colors. Here we go. 6. Come on now. Here we go. 10. Try not to lose any stitches. Try counting and talking. I'm okay when it's smaller stitches, but when it's a lot of stitches, I can't. I have to be in quiet. So I have the 2 loops on there. And if I grab my black yarn, ooh, where's the end? They made it really nice and neat. Let's get this. We're gonna go 2 rounds. I'm going to put my black on there to end this. I'm going to keep the yellow attached. Then this is where you got to do the little handwork. Keep it all together. So sometimes I have a little bit longer tail, but I don't care when I'm putting on the black and changing it out. That's the fun part. And so there we go. I'm starting 2 rounds of black. And I'm going to keep the yellow at hand because I'm going to switch back. But now I'm going to put the yellow to the back of this bee so that it stays out of my way. But at the same time, I'm trying to crochet a part of the tail of the black. This is where the fun part. So that I can weave it in all together. Otherwise, I don't want it to come loose. And then I just kind of tighten it, and I will go ahead and start my 2 rounds of the black. And I will try to, what I like to do is I like to crochet the tail into the row. And like I say, I'm not going to stuff it because it looks like the eyes are at the front of the head. And because of that, you got to put the eyeballs in before you put in anything else. And they had this bumblebee and they had some others I can't remember what all they had, but I said, let me just do the bumblebee. It looks, it's like my little bee. I don't know if it's on this side when I'm pointing, but for me, it's over here, but I'm sure for you, it's probably over there because it's mirrored. I learned that pointing to the wrong thing one day. Okay. Not bad for the instructions, no. Plenty of yarn, plenty, lots and lots. I have more than enough black yarn, more than enough. More than enough yellow yarn. They made sure of that. No measurements with that. Okay, I'm at the end of. Yeah, she's coming along. This one looks like a wicked, evil bumblebee. It doesn't look cute. It doesn't look cute like this. Nope. But we're going to try to make it cute. We're going to try to savage and make Dollar Tree so everyone will be running out buying it. And then they'll get the instruction. They'll be like, oh, I can't read it. The font is so little. Did you know they said that the Hurricane Gabrielle is reforming? Who? I've never heard of a hurricane reforming. And they expect to grow. Now the black yarn is a little bit hard to see the stitches, but not too hard. Everything is just catching. So if I miss a stitch, oh well. No one's gonna know. They'll never know. They'll never know. After this round, I'm going to switch it back to one yellow round. And then I'm going to finish it. What does the instructions say? Lord. What does these instructions say? How many rows total? I don't read French. I guess I need the English side. Okay. You're going to do 24, 4, okay, 12. And then 2 rounds. Black 2 rounds. And then yellow 2 rounds. That's what it says. And then so, okay, it's like 2, 2, and 2. Whew. You got to go to school to read that one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So it's going to be a pretty long one. It's not going to, I don't know. I look like 1 round, but you never know. The pictures are very deceiving on here. AI could have did better than that. AI can write you a pattern better than this one. Oh my goodness. So if I lost any stitches, I can add it back or I can just leave it. And I think I'm going to leave it. So I'm at the end of the black. I'm going to put that in the back and I'm going to pick up my yellow because everything is going to be on the inside of this bumble. No one will know that I'm switching colors like this. Once you get it started, that's the hard part, getting it started. It's like that. taken me almost 45 minutes so far. To do a little bumblebee. And I guess if I was to do it more than once, it would probably go faster and faster. You get a little pattern going, a little rhythm. This is the first time I've done this one. But it's been an interesting little thing. 2 rounds of this. 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I have to take my glasses off to see, but especially that it's bad. Had me drinking water. Should have had my coffee. $20. If I miss a stitch or something, sometimes I'll add in some stitches if it's not coming out to 20. There it is. 24. No one will know but me unless I tell them. Okay, the face is supposed to be flat. It's okay. It didn't look like this picture. The wings are kind of sewn on. And this one, the wings, I don't know what happened to that. Okay. One more round of the yellow, and then we switch back to black, and then I guess that's it. We stuff it after we make the wings. Put the little eyeballs on it. Let's see. And what I'll do at the end of this, once I finish it, I'll make a thumbnail photo of it and upload it so that you can see the finished product. So as I prepare for the market, I'm trying to think of different ideas that won't take a whole lot of time, because time is not my friend at the moment. I met this one, the manager of the farmer's market yesterday, which I thought was interesting because I was thinking about him. And I was thinking about, I wonder what's going on at the farmer's market. I may go and try to set up or something in the next month. They're going on all year long pretty much. But I like to go when they have these different events, like they have a Christmas one and they have one for February. And so I was thinking about just going and setting up. And there he is. He appears. That's weird, isn't it? So I said I may go and do that, but we'll see. But when I was talking to him, he said somebody was looking for some hats. They said, the only person I know that does hats is you. So I said, well, maybe I'll do hats, a couple more crochet hats for my market, upcoming market, because it seemed like I have the little Addy knitting machine. That's okay. It works. It does its job. You can do fancy things with it. I just choose not to. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this back. I've switched to the black. I'm going to go ahead and cut this tail because I will be closing it off in black, so I don't need this yellow anymore. I'll go ahead and cut it so I can crochet it into these last two rounds, or this last round that I'm working on. And get that. So I'm thinking about doing that. I got a couple. I want to do a little bit of Halloween. Everybody's into Halloween. They're already decorating. I have to weave in the weave in, but I want to make sure before I did that. Ooh. So I was going to do a couple keychain skulls this year. And a couple little tea light ghosts. And then my other stuff. Weaving it in. The yellow. Ooh. Do not buy. You've been warned. If you say, I can do it, I'm going to go to my Dollar Tree store and I'm going to show her that I can make a bumblebee too. Go do it. Have it. But don't say I didn't warn you. The instructions are horrible. You can figure it out if you know how to crochet. But don't do it. Okay, see? I could probably stuff it a little bit. Not much. Till I get my eyeballs in there. I ate early today. Most of the time I don't eat after this is over. And it doesn't tell you how to close it. You really should be decreasing. They doesn't tell you that. That's a shame. Okay. So on the next round, I'm going to start decreasing. And to decrease, I'm going to take away 2. Oh, shame on them. You know, I feel like this is deja vu for some reason. I don't have this pattern. I promise you I don't. But for some reason, this seems so familiar. So the bumblebee's face was flat. I'm going to go ahead and start decreasing. This instructions does not tell you to start decreasing. Shame on them. Oh my gosh. So let's decrease. To decrease, we're going to start by, we're going to single crochet 2 into each stitch twice, 2 single crochet, and then we're going to decrease to start closing this up. And I'm doing this on the second row. Ooh. Can't believe they didn't have that. So That's not good. So what is my review of this? Bad instructions, a crochet hook that possibly can break if you have a tight tension, no stitch marker, wiggly eyes that probably will, that looks nothing like picture. Let me see. Good thing I have a little light up here. Oh my goodness. Please don't break crochet hook. Because you know, sometimes the yarn likes to get caught. So I'm single crochet, and decrease. Come on. I decrease by doing like I will grab the first loop of one stitch and the second stitch, yarn over, pull through. So it's 2 stitches on the hook, and then I will complete the single crochet stitch. They call that the invisible decrease. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Nothing invisible in this world. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, and then decrease. Now for the next row, I'm going to go ahead and do a single crochet stitch and then decrease. And that should bring me back. So that should bring me down to 18. Then I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to do this because the bumblebee is going to be really kind of long. I don't need it too long. I'm putting a little stuffing in it. Bzz. This is how they have it. I think they should have like another little black stripe right there. But I didn't write this pattern. I'm just participating in its instructions. And I'm trying to finish it off. So I think for this one, see, how am I going to do it? Because I need to start closing this off some kind of way. If I do a single, oh, the yarn splits kind of. If you don't have it fastened properly. But it's been interesting. Would I buy it again? No. No. No, I won't. So let's see. I could try to do, I'm going to do a single crochet and then decrease. And then from there, I may just do 2. I may do decrease all the way around. So this last part is probably going to be a little bit more than what the instructions require. And I'm going to leave a little opening so I can go back. I may stop here after this. So I can go find some eyeballs, which is downstairs. I'm so organized. I have crafts everywhere. They're everywhere. So I think I'm going to stop here at this. Just so I can finish, find the right size that I want. And see if it works out. I swear I smell coffee. Why do I smell coffee? That is so weird. Oh, my little, I lost it. The stitch dropped, and now I'm trying to get it back. It's fuzzy. And I'm going into the stitch, single crochet. I can feel this crochet hook like bending, and that's why I'm concerned that I hope I don't break it, because I can literally feel it bending, like it wants to break so bad. Like, don't break on my watch. Don't break until I finish. I understand that they were saving costs by getting this little crochet hook, but it is really interesting. Some people, I guess, love plastic crochet hooks. It's a good way to start. But I would recommend, even if I'm starting for the first time, I would recommend just get you a real crochet metal hook. Don't get the fancy ones. You don't have to buy a tulip or anything fancy like that to get started. But do better. I think Hobby Lobby now has some really nice crochet hooks that don't cost an arm and a leg. Okay, let me just do that. I can't even tell if I'm in the stitches. I don't care at this point. They didn't give me the right instructions. So this concludes. And then once I get that sealed off, it should look like that. Not bad, huh? I gotta do that. In the wing, it says you will sew 4 crochet loops. What does that mean? For the first row. I think they mean 4 chains, 8 loops for the second row. Oh my gosh, 12 loops for the third row, 16 loops for the fourth row. That's a wrap. 4 loops. I think they mean chain 4. I don't know what they mean by that. That makes no sense. The only thing I can think of is if they mean start with 4 chains, stitches, and then crochet around till you get 8, because that's times 2 is 8. Then you, that is a wrap. Well, I'm gonna figure out how to make it some wings. I don't have any eyeballs. This is a wrap for the Dollar Tree. Unless you want something to practice with, unless you know how to crochet, do not purchase this, because the instructions are very, very tiny. They're very limited in how to do anything. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to see if, I don't know what the little pictures that they're showing you, chain stitch. And then they're showing you how to work into a chain. Then they're showing you the first round. Then they're showing you how to change colors. That is not going to help anyone do anything but lose their mind. So, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and end this. It took 1 hour to do this. It needs wings and a face, and it's finished. And I will do a thumbnail to show you what the end product looks like when I finish it. But as far as my review goes for this, I will give this a 1 star. Until next time, keep crocheting.